17 on the season, and the number 1 seeded Paintsville Tigers 25-3. Paintsville looking for their first district title since 2006. Of course, they were the runner-up last year to McGoffin County. Johnson Central looking for their first title since 2005. Should be an exciting matchup. A lot of fans here from Paintsville and Johnson County watching two of their favorite teams take the court. And we'll send it to the public address announcer on the night, Sam Miller, the athletic director at McGoffin County High School, for the singing of the national anthem and the starting lineup.
Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to Sam Bailey Gymnasium, Danny Adams Court here on the campus of McGoffin County High School, where tonight we will crown our 2008 boys 57 district champion as the Paintsville Tigers and the Johnson Central Golden Eagles prepare the new battle. At this time, would you please rise and reverence our flag as McGoffin County High School senior Allison Lovely sings our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
God bless America. And now let's meet our visitors on the scoreboard, the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. Coached by Tommy McKenzie. They come in with a record of 12-17 on the season. At a guard, a 6-foot junior, number 1, Joe Whitaker. At another guard, a 5-foot 6-inch senior, number 5, Jared Crum. At a guard, a 6-foot senior, number 10, James Blankenship. At a forward, a 6-foot 2-inch junior, number 25, Ian Welch. And at a forward, a 6-foot junior, number 55, Mike Conley. And now let's meet the home team on their scoreboard, the Paintsville Tigers. Coached by Bill Mike Runyon, they come in with a record of 25-3 on the season. guard, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Landon Sloan. At a forward, a 6'2" senior, number 20, Shane Graham. At a forward, a 6'2" senior, number 23, J.D. Van Hoos. And at a guard, a 6' senior, number 45, Blake Bundy.
And that's the starting lineups for both teams. The Johnson Central Golden Eagles, 12-17, coached by Tommy McKenzie. Will start Joe Whitaker, Jared Crum, James Blankenship, Mike Conley, and Ian Welch. Painesville Tigers, coached by Bill Mike Runyon, 25-3 in the final 57th district game for the legendary Bill Mike Runyon. He will start Landon Sloan, J.D. Van Hoos, Shane Grimm, Justin Murray, and Blake Bundy. Two crosstown rivals going at it. It will be number 25, Ian Welch for Johnson Central, going up against number 12, Landon Sloan for Paintsville. Paintsville in their white home uniforms, red numbers, red lettering. Johnson Central black numbers, black uniforms, gold numbers, and gold lettering. Welch and Sloan ready, and everybody else is as well. The tip's going to be redone. Neither one of them got to it, so they'll redo it. And the tip's going to be controlled by J.D. Van Hoos, and we're underway in the boys 57th district championship. As it will be in the corner, Van Hoos, who was 8 of 9 from the three-point line last game for Tuesday night versus Sheldon Clark, as Sloan drives baseline and puts it up off the glass. Paintsville on top first. It's very important for Johnson Central not to get behind early to this Paintsville team. Paintsville, they won their game Tuesday night 103-50. Johnson Central, they defeated McGoffin 72-64 Wednesday evening. Whitaker out top of the key. It goes to Welch in the corner. On the left side, it goes to Matt Conley, guarded by J.D. Van Hoos. All of these players known each other for a long time. Murray, the former Johnson Central Golden Eagle, knocked it away. It will stay with Paintsville. 7:14 to play here in the first quarter of action from McGoffin County High School. Jared Crum, the transfer from Sheldon Clark, who started his career with the Cardinals and transferred to Johnson Central last year. Got it inside. Mike Conley spins around. Van Hoos shot up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by the Tigers, and they are on the prowl. With it, Sloan in the lane. Shot up off the front of the rim. Didn't put enough on it. Rebound, it comes down to Johnson Central's Blankenship, and he'll get it over to Jared Crum. Crum will cross the timeline. Murray will pick him up. Over to Whitaker. Bundy there on him defensively. Paintsville in the man-to-man. Crum had the three. Murray got on him real quick. They get over to Mike Conley. Back over to Welch, guarded by Grimm. A nice matchup there. Bundy on Whitaker as Whitaker got it inside, kicks it back over to Blankenship. Crossover around Sloan. Over to Conley on the left baseline. Looking to go inside. He gets it to Welch. Welch feeds it inside to Blankenship. Up over. Sloan got it. That time Blankenship was able to use the rim as a defensive shield, as Sloan could not get up to block the shot. We're tied up at 2. 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Blake Bundy with the basketball. Gets it over to Sloan. Back to Grimm. He drives baseline, cut off. In the lane, it goes to Bundy, and he had the shot, decided not to take it. Whisked inside, stolen away. First turnover for Paintsville, then Sloan got it right back, spins in the lane, and puts it up off the glass. Bundy with all 4 points for the Tigers in his marvelous career. Whitaker. Top of the key, it goes to Welch. 4-2, Paintsville on top. 5:30 to play here. It's been a fast-paced ball game. With it, that is Crum. Drives around Grimm. Foot on the line, puts it up and got it though. We're tied up again. Bundy with the basketball over to Sloan. Head fake, got his man up in the air, drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for. Sloan got it. Back up strong, puts it up, no good, but a foul. Foul on Mike Conley, the junior. Of course, Bill Micronion retired after his 26 seasons as the head coach of Paintsville. He took over the job in 1982 off Paul Williams. Free throw up and in by Sloan. Over 525 wins in his career. Got in Paintsville to 7 state tournaments, won the state in 96 and runner-up in 98. Free throw up by Sloan, rattles out, no good. Rebound to Conley. Johnson Central with the basketball, Whitaker with it. Whitaker will get it off to Crum as he will cross the timeline, gets it knocked away by Murray, but Crum gets back with it. Down low, Conley, inside to Welch, up over Grimm, shot stays. Ian Welch with his first bucket. Johnson Central with their first lead. Welch knocks it away from Grimm and to stay with Paintsville. And it'll be Van Hoos with the basketball. Over to Bundy. Over to Sloan. A long three. No good. Rebound controlled by Mike Conley and a foul called. Shane Grimm with his first foul. Shane went up. Paintsville not liking the call there. With it, that is Jared Crum. Central on top, 6-5, 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Mike Conley with it, top of the key. No matter what, who has the better record, when these two teams played, you can throw the records out the window. It doesn't matter at all. Emotions always a key. As Blankenship drives in, hangs in the air and puts it in. 8-5. Bundy over to Grimm. Back to Murray. Murray with the basketball. To Van Hoos. Baseline jumper no good. Rattles off. Rebound it goes to Johnson Central. They're controlling this one in the early going. Jared Crum with it. Over to Blankenship, who has 4 points already. Back out front it goes to Mike Conley. Over to Crum. Three-pointer, right corner. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound fought for, last touch by the Golden Eagles. 3:40 to play, 8-5. And it will be Paintsville basketball. Blake Bundy with it. Bundy in the corner, it goes to Murray. Over on the left corner. Cross-court pass that goes to Van Hoos. To the Sloan, three-pointer, straight away, good. 8 points in the early going. He's got all 8 points for Paintsville. The only other one to take a shot was J.D. Van Hoos. Whitaker with it. 8-8 the score. Tied up. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Whitaker to Conley. Fakes the three. Down low. Knocked away. Stolen. Johnson Central second turnover. J.D. Van Hoos wanted to run, but he decided to slow it back up. Gets it over to Bundy. Over to Murray. Murray versus his former teammates from 1 year ago. He'll take the three. Rattles out, no good. Rebound controlled by Jared Crum. 5-2 advantage on the boards for the Golden Eagles. Whitaker out front between the circles. Kicks it over on the wing left side to Blankenship. Hit the free throw line. Conley puts it up and in. 10-8. 2:25 to play. First quarter. Bundy with it. Bundy gets it over to Sloan. As Murray tying his shoe. As we're back. Never did stop play for that. Sloan's got it, guarded by Crum. Mismatch there. Crum's got the speed, but Sloan had the size advantage. Now Welch will switch defenders, and he will pick Sloan up. Bundy with it out between the circles. Gets it over to Murray. Down low to Grimm. Off his fingertips and a turnover. Paintsville. Both of these teams will move on to the 15th Regional Basketball Tournament next week at the Expo Center. 10-8, 1:53 to play. Crum gets it over to Whitaker. Whitaker looks. Back to Blankenship. Gets it knocked away. It's last touch by Blankenship. That's the third turnover for the Golden Eagles. 10-8, 1:37 to play. Bundy with it. Gets it over to Sloan. Back to Bundy. Bundy looks. No look pass over to Van Hoos in the corner. Back to Sloan. Out front. Back over to Van Hoos. Whitaker will pick him up. Back to Bundy. No look inside. There's a dangerous pass, and it's stolen away. Those no-look passes, that's what they can give you. 10-8, 1:08 to play in the first quarter. Crum with it. Crum with the basketball. Back out to Whitaker out front. He will set the offense. Gets it over to Crum. Under a minute to play. Crum drives in, puts it up off the glass, rolls off, no good. Rebound, Paintsville. The Tigers with it. Bundy pulls up, three-pointer, got it. 43 seconds to play. 11-10, Paintsville back on top. With it, that is Blankenship. Back out to Conley, out front. Gets it over to Crum, guarded by Murray, and a foul called against Justin Murray, his first.
That was Paintsville number 4, Justin Murray, his first, team second. In the lineup for Paintsville,
Jeremy Pack will check in for Paintsville, replacing Bundy. And Cody Parker checks in for the Golden Eagles, replacing James Blankenship. Conley in the corner, passes at the free throw line to Welch. He'll go up strong, puts it up no good off the front of the rim. Rebound cleared by the Tigers. 20 seconds. Van Hoos over to Grimm. Three-pointer, no good, rolls off. Rebound, Johnson Central. Welch with it. He might have got away with the walk, but he threw it away. Fourth turnover, and with 10 seconds, Paintsville will have the basketball. Murray will let some time go off the clock before he picks it up. Now he gets it, crosses the timeline, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, drives in, puts it up, got it. And then he stole it away. Grimm at the buzzer, no good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of action. It is Paintsville 13, Johnson Central 10. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to the Boys Championship of the 57th District on MCS TV Channel 62. 13-10 the score. It's Paintsville with the lead. And Johnson Central threw it away, and it could have been a 5-point lead, but Grimm unable to hit the shot as time expired in the first. Whitaker with the basketball for the Golden Eagles, looks to get it in, and it's knocked away. Paintsville basketball. That's going to be a turnover on Johnson Central. With it, Sloan, three, good. Johnson Central, they were 5 of 9 for 56% in the first quarter. Paintsville 5 of 13 for 38%. Three-pointer there by Sloan. Paintsville on top, 16-10. Whitaker gets it back over to Welch. Spins in the lane, up off the glass and in. He's got 4. 16-12. Van Hoos out front, feeds it into Grimm. He loses it, but there's Bundy to pick it up. Back over to Van Hoos. 3 on the way. Van Hoos. He's 9 for 10 in this tournament in 2 games. 19-12. If Paintsville shoots like they did versus Sheldon Clark, could be a long night for the Golden Eagles. Whitaker with it, over to Blankenship. Blankenship with the basketball. Murray goes around him, but falls to the ground. Down low it goes to Parker up off the glass. Knew this was going to be a physical game, and you can expect that between these two old rivals. Murray, he'll put up the 3. Rolls off, no good. Rebound contained there by Parker, the freshman. He will bring it into front court, feeds it off to Whitaker. They have Blankenship wide open inside, unable to get it to him though. With it now, that is Joe Whitaker. Welch calling for it. Gets it to Parker. Now Welch will get it. Backs in around Grimm. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Blankenship back up, no good. Welch back up, and this one stays. (19-16). 6 minutes to play in the first half. Free throw line jumper by Van Hoos is no good. Rebound. Johnson Central. Jared Crum Gets it to Parker. Bounce pass. Gets it stolen away, but gets it back. Now it's kicked out of bounds. It will stay with Johnson Central. (19-16). 5:49 to play in this first half of action. Whitaker in the corner. Gets it out front to Crum. Back to Whitaker. Back inside. Cody Parker goes up strong. No good. Rebound cleared by Paintsville. Up ahead with it. That is Murray. Back to Sloan. He was spotted up for the three. Didn't take it. Van Hoos. Now Bundy. He'll take the three. No good. Now it's ball movement though. Rebounded by Parker. He finally gathers it in. Crum with it to Whitaker. Whitaker will, wow. He looked like he dribbled it off of his foot. And that is going to be a foul on Blake Bundy. His first. 19-16 the score. Paintsville has as much as a 6-point lead here in this quarter. Whitaker gets it to Crum. Crum crossing the timeline. Back over to Blankenship. Welch and Grimm battling inside. They get it to Welch. He's got movement on, and he just missed that one. Absolutely blew the layup. Nice position he had on Grimm and couldn't finish though. Murray in the corner. Three on the way. Good! By J.D. Van Hoos. He's 10 of 11 in this tournament. You cannot get any better than that. Well, you could, but you'd be perfect, and there's not many things in this world perfect. 22-16, but that's about as close as you can get. Turnover as Pack comes up with it. Let's see if they look for Van Hoos. He's got it. Pack will take the three now. It rolls out no good. Rebound. Crum on the move for the Golden Eagles. Drives in, baseline. Kicks it in the corner. Three by Welch is good. In the left corner. 22-19. Johnson Central hanging around there with Paintsville. Paintsville looked as a couple of times they looked like they're just going to take off, and Johnson Central not conceding this game yet. 22-19. Pack with the basketball. To Grimm in the lane. Kicks it back over. Murray lost it there. He got it back. Drives around Welch in the lane. Down low it goes to Pack. Got his defender up. Puts it up off the glass. And good. As he got Whitaker up in the air. Smart job there by Pack. And now he can complete the three-point play if he hits this free throw. Mike Conley will check back into the ball game for Johnson Central. It will be Jeremy Pack at the free throw line. It's up. It rolls out no good, and Welch will clear the rebound. And then got an elbow. It's going to be on Welch.
Offensive foul on Johnson Central's Ian Welch. His first team third.
As the officials telling the bench to calm down. Out front, that is Bundy. Over to Grimm. Back over to Sloan. Three, no good off the back of the area. Rebound to Whitaker of the Golden Eagles. Crum with the basketball. Pick set by Conley. Inside, Parker trying to get it inside. Threw it away. He should have took the shot at there that close. With it, that is Sloan. Back over to Grimm. He'll take the short baseline jumper and knocks it down. His first points of the ball game. 26-19. 3:05 to play in the first half. Down low, Parker puts up the shot in the lane, no good, rolls off, and Johnson Central gone cold here in the last couple of minutes. Cross court, Van Hoos, three on the way, good! He is just putting on a clinic. 29-19, the biggest lead of the ball game. 2:49 to play in this first half of the boys' championship of the 57th district. Back after this. 2:49 to play in this one in the first half. And Paintsville has opened up a 10-point lead thanks in part to the three-point baskets by J.D. Van Hoos in this quarter. He is now 11 of 12 in this tournament. Whitaker, he'll try to put up the three. It's no good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Grimm of the Tigers. Bundy with it. Bundy with the basketball. Gets it over to Murray. Welch right there with him. Murray gets it down low to Grimm. Up off save. Tough shot. 31-19. 2:09. With it, that is Robert Smith into the game. Back over to Crum. Crum back out top of the key. It goes to Mike Conley. In the lane, and he traveled with it. Johnson Central falling apart here in the last couple of moments. It'll be Paintsville basketball. Blake Bundy with it. Over to Sloan. Sloan, he'll pull up for the three. No good. Rebound, fought for, and Robert Smith of the Golden Eagles will control it. Gets it to Jared Crum. Crum guarded by Murray. Crum gets a pick set by Smith. He'll pull up for the jumper. Rolls off. Johnson Central just gone cold here in this quarter. To Sloan, to Van Hoos in the corner. Murray, left side three, no good. Rebound, Johnson Central. They've really done that good this game. And then it's knocked away by Murray. And then a pick set. Coming up with it, that is Crum in the lane, blocked by Grimm, and they're going to call Grimm with the foul. And then we got a foul, something inside here, as they're going to control that. As Murray and Whitaker there. As we'll get control of this one. Let's see here as both coaches there. As, what will they call here? As Bill Mike Runyon giving it to the referees right now. And foul called on Sloan on the play. Crum at the free throw line. It's good. Justin Murray, the technical foul. As Crum hit him, now the technical fouls by Whitaker. It's up and in. He got them both. 31-22, so we'll have to see how this pans out with 1:04 left to play in this first half. It will be Johnson Central basketball. With it, that is Whitaker trying to get it in. He finally does to Welch. 31-22 the score. Whitaker over to Conley. Baseline blocked out of there by Sloan. Sloan really got up on that one. And it will stay with Johnson Central. Welch looks over to Crum. Crum over to Welch, three-pointer, good. Seven-point play there as Robert Smith will be called for the foul. As him and Robert Smith and Grimm going at it.
Foul one sets to Johnson Central number 43, Robert Smith, their first team fourth.
And it will be out of bounds to Paintsville. As Van Hoos puts up the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Robert Smith. Crum with the basketball. 31-25, 30 seconds to play here in this first half. Some big time picks going on out there. Screens, very physical. Welch, free throws. As what we got here, two more players go down. And a foul called against Paintsville on Pack. Or no, yes, Jeremy Pack.
Number 5, Jeremy Pack, his first, team 6.
As Welch missed that shot. As they're going to pull all the officials, or the officials going to put all the players together, calm this one down. I don't think it's going to work. Because it's got very physical here and heated in the last couple of moments. 31-25. Welch will get it. 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Welch will slow things down. Welch will hold it. 11 seconds. And Tommy McKenzie of Johnson Central will call a timeout with 10 seconds remaining. We'll take a break and be back right after this on MCS TV Channel 62. It's back here at McGoffin County High School, the site of the boys 57 district basketball tournament. 10 seconds remaining in this first half. And Johnson Central with the basketball looking to get it in. They finally do. And trapped there, 7 seconds. Smith in trouble. And he gets it to Whitaker. 3 seconds, puts one up. No good, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter of action at the half, or first half of action. At the half, it is Paintsville 31, Johnson Central 25. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this to begin the third quarter. In 3, 2, 1. Scott Rattler back here for MCS TV Channel 62 at McGoffin County High School, the side of the boys 57 district basketball tournament. And it is the Paintsville Tigers holding on to the halftime lead 31-25, but a very emotional second quarter. Paintsville had as much as a 10-point lead in that second quarter before some pushing and shoving and some technical fouls, and really gave Johnson Central about a 6 or 7 point swing there. And they held on to the momentum going into the first half of action. As it'll be Van Hoos, Grimm, Murray, Sloan, Bundy for Paintsville. Welch, Blankenship, Whitaker, Crum, and Conley getting us starting on here in the third quarter for Johnson Central. Paintsville will be moving from the left to the right on your radio dial from where I'm sitting. Johnson Central going the opposite way, right to left. Sloan with it out front. Murray with it, top of the key now, 31-25, the score, Paintsville on top. Just underway here in the third. Johnson Central shot 42% in the first half, Paintsville 43%. Murray with it, fakes the pass inside. Over to Murray, he has the shot, he'll take the three, and rattles out. Sloan there with the rebound, puts it back up strong and in. And it will be Paintsville getting their first points here of the half. Whitaker with it, and Grimm will be charged with his second personal foul. He was trying to fight through the pick.
Gosh, somebody, come on! Number 20, Shane Grimm, his second, team first.
And it'll be Johnson Central basketball. Blankenship looking to get it in. Stolen away by Shane Grimm. Down with it, up off the glass, count it, and a foul. That is the specialty of Shane Grimm. Foul called against Johnson Central. On Ian Welch, his second. Grimm misses it. Rebound control to Johnson Central. with the basketball. Blankenship gets it over to Crum. Down with it. Blankenship drives in, puts it up, and it stays. 35-27. Down low, Grimm with it. Gets it over to Bundy. Three-pointer. No, it's a long two. Says foot was on the line. 10-point advantage now for Paintsville. 6:25 to go in the third. Whitaker over to Crum in the corner, right side. Bundy picks him up defensively. Over to Blankenship. Blankenship loses it, but kicks it out to Whitaker, who gets it over to Conley in the left corner. Conley out front, top of the circle. That is Whitaker. Picked up his dribble. That's the no-no. Gets it over to Blankenship. Rocket pass inside. Down low to Conley, up and in. Welch got the pass, and he delivered it right back to Conley. Three by Murray. No good. Rebound by Grimm, up and in. 39-29. So when Johnson Central answers, Paintsville answers right back. With it, that is Crum. Down low to Whitaker. Whitaker, fadeaway, no good. Rebound to Sloan, and a blocking foul on Blankenship. And Conley will go out. Cody Parker will check in. As Bundy has the basketball. Over to Sloan. Inside, Van Hoos. Turnaround jumper, no good. Grimm with the putback. Spin move up and in. Shane Grimm has came out of the locker room on fire. With it, that is Crum. Crum drives around, kicks it over, and Welch wasn't ready for it. Turnover number 2 in the third quarter. 11 in the ball game for the Golden Eagles. Paintsville, they've got 3. It's 41-29. Paintsville threatening to get this one out a little bit bigger of a lead. Bundy's got it. Gets it over to Van Hoos. Thought about the 3. He's already hit 11 in this tournament. Spin move. What a move by Justin Murray. Puts it up off the glass. 43-29, 4:25 to play in this third. Blankenship with it. Back over to Parker. Parker out front. Over to Crum, top of the key. Gets it over to Whitaker on the right wing. Inside, Parker puts it up off the glass. And could have even got a foul out of that one too, as Sloan went over his back. Murray inside, loses it, kicks it back over to Van Hoos. Now back to Bundy, and they'll set things back up. Over to Sloan, who's not scored here in this third. He's got the basketball. Kicks it over to Grimm. Baseline jumper, no good. And Grimm goes down. Letting them play here. Welch with the basketball, feeds it inside. Stolen away, but then last touch by Murray. It will be Johnson Central basketball. Crum with it. Gets it over to Blankenship. With it now. That is Crum. Over to Blankenship, or excuse me, Whitaker now to Parker. Parker spins, moves in the lane up off the glass. The freshman with 4 in this quarter. Murray drives baseline, puts it up, no good, but he'll be fouled. I believe it's going on Crum. It will. Murray got that one. He'll get another. 44-33. Murray back at the free throw line. Second one on its way. Gets this one. 45-33. Whitaker. Trapped. Knocked away. Murray will be called for the foul. As it will be Johnson Central basketball. Jeremy Stacy checks into the ball game for the first time for Johnson Central. Pack in for Paintsville. Conley got the basketball. Looking to go inside, now feeds it out to Stacy. Top of the key. Goes in, stolen away. Johnson Central turnover. Bundy with the layup. And Paintsville really getting after it here in the third quarter. Johnson Central, they've hit 4 shots out of 5 in this quarter, but Paintsville really on a tear. Inside, Parker, stolen away by Pack, another turnover. Pack with it, up ahead to Vanus, in the corner, Bundy, 3, right side, no good. And then Parker with the rebound. That foul called against Grimm, his third. 2:18 to play here in the first, or in the third quarter. 47-33. And Jared Crum will have the basketball. Grimm goes out of the game, and Zach Villapondo will check in. Welch gets it out front to Conley. Over to Crum. Crum back over to Robert Smith, who's checked in. Over to Mike Conley. Conley got on the left side. Out front, it goes to Blankenship, the senior. Stutter steps, drives in, up off the glass, good. Blankenship with 8 in the game. Shot up 3 by Sloan is good. 50-35, 15-point advantage for the Tigers. Villapondo trying to keep up with Crum, and they'll call Zach Villapondo with the foul, his first. 50-35. 1:32 to play in the third quarter. And it will be out of bounds to the Golden Eagles of Johnson Central. Looking for their first district title since 2005. Paintsville trying to regain the district title. With it, that is Welch. Inside, Robert Smith got away. No, he did not get away with it. Charge on Robert Smith. .118 to play here in the third quarter. Paintsville with the 15-point advantage, the biggest of the game. Bundy with the basketball. Gets it across the timeline, gets it over to Landon Sloan. Sloan to Villapondo, feeds it over to Bundy. Bundy had Pack cutting to the basket, couldn't get him to the shot. Back out to Sloan, fakes the three over to Bundy now, under a minute to play, 55 seconds. Bundy drives in and timeout called by Paintsville. 54 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's Paintsville up by 15, 50-35. We'll take a break and be back. And we're back here at McGoffin County High School, the boys 57 district championship game, as it will be Paintsville with the basketball. 50 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Paintsville on top, 50-35. Villapondo with it, gets it over to Bundy. Bundy with the basketball out front. As Bundy will set up the offense. Sloan's got it. Sloan looking, gets it back out to Villapondo. Over to Bundy. 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gets it to Villalpando. Back over to Bundy. 13 seconds. Over to Sloan. 3. No good. Rolls off the back of the rim. Rebound to Welch of Johnson Central. And stolen away. And Van Hoos lets one fly at the buzzer. No good. Off the back of the rim. And that's going to do it for the third. Paintsville 50. Johnson Central 35. We'll take us another timeout. You're listening to the coverage of the championship game of the boys 57th District Basketball Tournament on MCS TV Channel 62. Back after this. And we're back here at McGoffin County High School. The final quarter of action coming your way. 50-35. Paintsville outscoring Johnson Central 19-10 in that third quarter. It's all or nothing here coming up. With it, Whitaker. It's him and Murray going back and forth. Whitaker trailing in, gets it over to Blankenship, drives around Sloan, dishes inside to Welch up off the glass. Nice ball movement there by Johnson Central. Murray with it over to Bundy. Bundy back out to Justin Murray, the transfer from Johnson Central. Inside it goes to Grimm. Goes up and gets it and puts it up off the glass. He's got 8 in the second half. 12 in the game. Crum over to Whitaker. Spins in the lane around Bundy. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Paintsville. Bundy down low. Grimm, reverse layup, no good. With it, that is Crum. Over to Welch. 3 on the way, no good. Rolls off. Rebound, fault 4, controlled by J.D. Van Hoos. Up to Murray. Murray in the lane. Scoop shot up. No good. Would not fall. Rebound controlled by the Golden Eagles. Johnson Central down 52-37. No look from Crum down to Mike Conley up off the glass. 6:40 to play in the ball game. The winners will be representing the 57th District as the winners of the 15th Regional Tournament. But the loser, they'll go to the 15th Regional Tournament as well, though. Sloan will hit the jumper. And what we got here? Whistle blowed again. They'll calm them down, I guess. 54-39 the score. 6:25 to play in the ball game. Jared Crum goes around Murray, gets off to Blankenship, drives in, and a blocking foul on Murray, his 4th. Fourth foul on Murray. And Pack will check back in for the Tigers.
We have a silver Hyundai CRV plate number 080HKG, Paintsville student parking pass number 0012. You left your lights on. That's not good.
6:16 to play. As Johnson Central will inbound it at their own basket. Crum with the basketball. Looks inside to Conley. Over in the corner. Kicks it to Whitaker. 3. Got it. That's a big 3 there. It's a nice design play there by Coach McKenzie of the Golden Eagles. Pack with the basketball. Skips it over to Van Hoos. Guarded by Welch. 5:55 to play in this one. Paintsville trying to give Bill McCrudden his final district tournament victory. Pack inside, up off the glass, count it. The 4th point of the game for Pack. Crum, no look inside to Welch. Tiptoes the baseline, turnaround 3, no good. That would have been big. Rebound to Paintsville. Bundy with it, over to Van Hoos. Over to Pack, head fake on the 3. Van Hoos, 3, good. That's his 4th of the game. And a timeout called by the Golden Eagles. 59-42, 5:15 to play in the ball game. You're listening to the coverage of the boys 57th District Championship game from McGoffin County High School. Back in just after this. 59-42. Johnson Central looking to get back into this one. They'll have the basketball. They need to make every possession count. Crum with it. Gets it inside, stolen away by Pack. Dangerous pass. And the result, the turnover. Nice pass from Grimm down to Van Hoos, who was trailing the play. He puts it up off the glass and in. 61-42. This one getting out of control for the Johnson Central. Blankenship with it. To Parker. Puts it up the shot. Got it. That's a nice shot there by the freshman, Cody Parker. He's got 6 in the half. 8 in the game. Sloan up to Van Hoos. Down low it goes to Pack. He lost it. Turnover. No, he saved it. Bundy. Free throw line. Jumper. No good. Rebounded by Johnson Central. And then we got a foul called against Pack. Have him for 2. J.K. Hall will check into the ball game for the first time. J.K. Hall, the freshman on this Golden Eagle team, as it looks like there's an injury to a Johnson Central player. I believe that is, let's see here. Not sure who that is. That's Jared Crum. As J.K. Hall will get it into Blankenship. And then a foul call. No, kick ball. Stay with the Golden Eagle. With it, that is Cody Parker in the lane. Puts it up, rolls off, no good. Rebound, Paintsville. To Grimm inside, and he will call a timeout as he was going out of bounds. 4:06 to play in this one. It's 61-44. Paintsville will take a timeout and be back in just a bit. And we're back in 3, 2, 1. 4:06 to play in this ball game. It's 61-44, Paintsville on top. They really came out here in this second half and has really taken control. They outscored Johnson Central 19-10 in that third quarter. And Paintsville will have the basketball. Van Hoos will get it into Grimm. Picked up his dribble, slipped out there on the front court, but keeps his footing as he gets it over to Bundy. Over to Pack. Feeds it inside to Sloan. Knocked away, spin move, up and under, good. Sloan with the basket. J.K. Hall with it. In the corner it goes to Welch. Welch looks, feeds it into Parker. One dribble, spins around. Van Hoos up and in. That's a nice move. Once again by Cody Parker. With it, that is Grimm. To Bundy. Bundy stops, puts it up, got it. Nice job there by Bundy on the basket, 65-46. Johnson Central needs some offense, and they need to stop if they want to get back into this one. J.K. Hall shot up, no good. Rebound, Bundy, and a foul call. No, carried the basketball, palming the basketball.
Returning to the Paintsville lineup, number 4, Justin Murray.
It will be Johnson Central basketball as Whitaker looks to get it in. Saved by Blankenship. He drives in, lost it, and he gets it back though. Puts it up, no, stolen away there by Sloan. Bundy will try to race up the court. And there will be a foul called against Welch. Or no, it's going to be on Whitaker. 65-46, 2:50 to play. And Landon Sloan will have it. Sloan, the senior, guarded by Welch. Gets it over to Grimm. Grimm out front. Puts it up. No good. Rebound though by Murray, up no good. As he just took it away from a Johnson Central rebounder. And he will go to the free throw line, which neither team has been there a whole lot this evening. And it'll be the senior and the transfer from Johnson Central. Justin Murray at the free throw line. J.K. Hall got charged for the personal foul. Free throw by Murray, rolls in. He'll have another. 2:31 to play in this first. Trying to get the first victory after a year absence in the district title game for Paintsfield. The second free throw is good. Parker straight away, three, rattles out of there. Went down and back out, rebound to Paintsfield. Murray in the front court, puts one up, got it in the lane. Justin Murray having a well of a ball game. 69-46, 2:10 left to play. Welch, three-pointer, got it. And a timeout called by Johnson Central. 2:04 to play. 69-49, the 20-point advantage. We'll take us a break. You're listening to coverage of boys 57 District Championship game on MCS TV, Channel 62. What?
Is this the last one?
From this point on, both teams will be in the bonus.
And we're back in 3, 2, 1. Paintsfield will have the basketball. They got 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in this ball game to claim yet another district title and the marvelous career of Bill Mike Runyon, who's calling it quits after this season, whenever that final game will be, after 26 years. As Sloan will go up strong, he draws the foul and goes to the free throw line. Cody Parker with his first foul. With it, 69-49. Free throw up and in by Sloan. He'll have another. Sloan will have one more free throw. It's up and this rolls in. 71-49. With it, Welch fakes the three, drives in the lane, dishes down low to Parker, blocked. Goes out of bounds to Johnson Central. With it, that is Welch up off the glass after the inbound play. 1:38 left. Up ahead, Murray drives in, dishes down low to Grimm, lost it, spins in the lane though, puts it up no good. And then last touch by Johnson Central. 71-51. That is Sloan out front. Going to use some clock. Gets it back out to Bundy. Bundy with it over to Sloan. Pick set by Van Hoos. They gets it right back. And a foul called on Johnson Central. Whitaker with the foul. And Sloan goes back, shooting the one in the bonus at the free throw line. First one's up. It's good. He will have another. This one's on its way. Hit them both. 73-51, 1:10 left to go in the ball game. With it, that is Crum. Drives in. Down low, blocked. Rebound. Banu Sloan puts it up and he's fouled. And then what? Sloan will have the free throw. It's up and in. And substitutions in for both teams. (74-51) the score. As Paintsville will claim yet another 57th district title. But as the free throw is up and in, and Sloan will check out. Villapondo out in the ball game. Deaton into the game. Seth Rice in. Also Andy Atkins into the ball game. As Robert Smith will be inside with number 14, Dylan Brown. As it'll be Smith at the free throw line. .48 seconds. Smith, free throw up and it rattles in. He'll have another. And this one's good. Hit them both. Chad Hall, the senior, in for Johnson Central. As Seth Rice will get it into Brett Reynolds. Excuse me, he's in the ball game. As Rice will get it in. 46 seconds left. 75-53 the score. Villapondo loses control of it, but then Rice chases it down. Cross court, and it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover, Paintsville. With it, that is Stacy. Stacy spins in the lane, lost control, turnover, Johnson Central. With it, Reynolds to Villapondo up off the glass. 20 seconds remaining. As Stacy will have the basketball. Down low, J.K. Hall with it in the corner. 10 seconds. As Stacy will be fouled on the shot. And he'll go to the free throw line. As Andy Atkins checks in, Zach Jackson in. Also it'll be Shea Spencer will check in, and Dustin Caldwell will be checking in. As Stacy at the free throw line, the sophomore, Jeremy Stacy. It's up and it's good.
Number 13, Steve Spencer. Number 10, Zach Jackson. Number 22, Jordan Whitten.
Free throw up by Stacy is good. 6 seconds, 5, 4. And that's going to be the ball game. Your final score, Paintsville 77, Johnson Central 55. So Paintsville will be the champion of the 57th district. And they will head in as the representative, as the 57th district as the champion. Johnson Central, they will be going as well as the runner-up. So congratulations to both teams for making it into the 15th regional tournament held at the Expo Center next week. Who they will play, they'll be making that decision tomorrow morning